I mean, if we being real about it, don't no man really want to be in a relationship.
So let's talk about the psychology and biology behind what this man is saying, because what you're about to hear isn't the truth about male nature. It's the confession of a man stuck at the lowest level of human development.
Only females care about being in a relationship. If a man saying he want to be in a relationship, he lying like a motherfucker.
When a man speaks like this, he's not describing men, he's describing a version of men, such as himself, that has never evolved beyond his biological programming. At the instinct layer, relationships don't exist. Only access, comfort, release exists. So a man who is stuck at this level cannot conceptualize commitment because commitment requires emotional regulation, long term thinking, self governance, reciprocity. These are all things that he has yet to develop, and he thinks relationships are a female thing when they're really a maturity thing.
That's what we do as men. We lie. Why do we lie? Because all we want to do is fuck. That's it. That's all we really care about.
This is a confession of impulse driven psychology. When sex is your only motivator, you assume it's everyone else's too. Why? Because you've never risen above your instinct long enough to experience anything else. If your whole identity is built on satisfying your biological urges, you literally can't imagine wanting anything beyond that. So, while this is his truth, it is his truth of his own underdevelopment.
Come on now, let's be for real. You really think a man is going to approach you and be like, damn, you fine, I'm trying to fuck? No! Because we automatically know that's going to be a turn off for you. So we start doing little shit, getting to know you, take you out on dates, and really we be doing the bare minimum for real, for real. Whatever we got to do to fuck.
So, this is strategy, but it is the strategy of a man with no internal control. Lying is not a masculine instinct, it's the default behavior of someone who has no relational tools beyond manipulation. He's calling it truth, but what he's actually exposing is that he relies on deception because he does not possess authenticity, boundaries, relational clarity, personal identity, emotional intelligence. He's not confessing male nature, he's confessing his own limitations.
And if we being honest, we really don't give a fuck about your looks. Y'all give a fuck about y'all looks. We could care less. You could be the prettiest woman in the whole motherfucking world and get cheated on by the ugliest woman in the whole motherfucking world.
So, when a man is operating at the instinct level, cheating isn't about beauty, it's about attention span. And a man stuck in his biological compulsion isn't looking for connection. He's looking for stimulation. He cheats because he's ruled by impulse, not because you weren't attractive enough. This is what it looks like when a man's inner world is shallow.
Why y'all think we glorify hoes more than we glorify good women? Cause good women boring as fuck. But that one over there giving us that eye candy, oh, we're going to...
So, what he calls boring is actually stability. See, stability requires effort. Effort requires maturity. Maturity requires responsibility. He don't have any of these. So he gravitates towards chaos because chaos doesn't require development. Doesn't really require anything. This is why immature men prefer unstable dynamics because it matches their internal state.
All men are fucking predators. And y'all the fucking prey. We sit back and listen to all the shit y'all women be talking about, and we use it to our advantage. So we say and do whatever the fuck we gotta do to get the coochie.
Now, this is the clearest indicator of his developmental stage. When a man has no emotional development, no relational skills, no self governing structure, he interprets intimacy through the only model that he understands: predation. Predators don't bond, they don't relate, they don't connect, they consume. So, this is not a description of manhood, this is a description of the absence of maturity. This is the language of a man who uses information as a weapon because he doesn't have the capacity to use it as a bridge. And manipulation is his only relational skill. So he's not listening, he's scouting for vulnerability. That's not intelligence, that's insecurity without self awareness.
I don't give a fuck how good of a man he is. I don't give a fuck how genuine his heart is. I don't give a fuck if he do for you and don't ask you for shit. He's still trying to fuck. And after you give us some of that kidda-cooda, we're going to switch up. Because we got what the fuck we came for.
This is impulse-based relational strategy. So a man who only knows biological pursuit loses all motivation once the urge has been satisfied. So there is no emotional continuity, no identity continuity, no relational continuity. He's not switching up, he's reverting back to his baseline after the impulse quiets down. Okay, so this man's entire identity is built on impulse, manipulation, and access. So he mistakes his personal limitations for male nature and his environment for reality. So this isn't a revelation about men. It's a revelation about men who have never evolved past the instincts of their own biology, past their own physical impulses. So when men talk like this, look at it as less of a warning, but more of a confession about their stage of mental development. Because he's describing what he is incapable of providing. So once you learn the psychology behind shit like this, you don't have to argue with it. You just don't participate in it.